y'all, welcome to the Hair I Wear for Wigs by Patty'sPearls.com. I am Lauren and today I am reviewing a gorgeous Belle Tress piece. This is Signature Shot. Now this is part of the Cafe collection that Belle Tress came out with, which I think is so fun because the pieces and the colors are inspired by what you would find in a coffee shop, which I'm a huge fan of. So yay, Belle Tress, thank you for making such a fun line. I love, love, love the color of this wig. This is Cola with Cherry. Now this is going to be in the red family. It's a dark auburn with some beautiful caramel highlights running through it. And hallelujah, it is rooted. I love a good rooted piece. This has a dark brown base to it with a great root, which gives it a super natural look. Okay, let's talk about the silkiness of this hair. This hair feels amazing. I love the way these Belle Tress pieces are feeling. I'm wearing one right now, which I will be reviewing very soon, but they just have a really great silky texture to them, but still they look natural. Like it doesn't have that silky feel and then that glaring shiny look to it, which gives it away as a wig. Like it feels really silky, but it just looks like really healthy hair. Like I really, really like what they did with these fibers. Now, speaking of fibers, this is a synthetic piece, but it's part of their heat-friendly line. Now, I went to their website and I looked high and low and I tried to find the recommended heat for their heat-friendly pieces, and I could not find what they recommend. Now, I do have some heat-defiant pieces, and I try to keep my styling tools around 275 to 300. Now that may be conservative, but I would rather be safe than sorry when it comes to alternative hair. So again, I don't know what Belle Tress recommends, but I am going to recommend you keep it no higher than 300 to protect the hair. Now, the more you heat style a heat-friendly piece, it's going to wear it more. So if you don't have to, I would not take a heat tool to this piece right here. But if you need to get rid of some frizz or to add a little bit of movement in it, it's perfectly safe to do that. Okay, let's talk about the cap construction. This is a monofilament base, so you are going to be able to part this any which way that you choose. This has a lace front, and it does not specifically say that it's hand tied, but Belle Tress does say that the majority of their monofilament pieces are hand tied, which gives you a lot of great movement in the hair. So this one I'm not 100% sure, but because they say most of them are, we're just gonna go with it. Okay, so the length on this one, this from the nape down is 13 inches, from the crown is 12 inches. It has a little bit shorter layers in the front here, so that is a 7.5 inch layer. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. It is a 20 inch. I was thinking that's pretty long for a 12 inch. This is a 20 inch piece. The sides are 12 inches. From the nape down is 13, and then the bang is 7.5. Sorry, too long to be a 12 inch. Definitely a 20 inch piece. Okay, so I am gonna go put this on and show you what it looks like. Again, Signature Shot. Be screenshot ready because here are all the details on this amazing wig. Okay, here she is. This is Signature Shot and the color is Cola with Cherry. Now this wig, it just feels really good. Like I was saying the first half of the video, the texture of these fibers is just really, really silky, but not in like an obvious wiggy kind of shiny way. I really love the texture of this hair. Now you will see it has a lot of layers to it. This one actually has a bang to it. This is the 7.5 inch piece. I would definitely not call this a short layer. This is definitely a bang because when I do an ear tuck, it's not going back there. It's definitely a swoopy bang, and I have this parted on the left, and so it comes down just right to my cheekbone down here when I do a little side swipe to it. Now, if this is going to drive you nutso, you can totally pin it back and get it out of your face and still have all these layers coming down for a really a layered look. So this is laying in a way where the layers aren't like crazy or, you know, sticking out or there's no movement as far as curl or anything like that in it. This is just a very sleek, layered look. But I feel like there is enough hair down here at the bottom to balance out the shorter layers up here. It doesn't have like any scraggly ends to it or anything like that. So I think they did a really great job with the way that they layered it. So let's talk about the fit. I am an average size cap, and this is fitting pretty true to size. I feel like it's coming down a little far at the nape of my neck. It's not uncomfortable, but it just comes down a little bit further than some other brands that I've worn. Again, it's not uncomfortable. It's definitely fitting secure to my head. The ear tabs are in the right place and they feel secure. So overall, a great fit for an average cap size. All right, so let's talk about this color. This is Cola with Cherry, a dark auburn with the dark root, which I think gives it a really natural look. Now my light is being kind of wonky. I'm trying to show you all the dimension in there with the caramels and the dark auburns. Gives it just a great look for fall. I think they did a great job with this color. Okay, so we talked about the ear tuck. You can definitely get those longer layers behind your ear. You're not going to be able to get that shortest piece back. But both sides you can do an ear tuck with. You could definitely do a low ponytail if you needed to. You can do a side ponytail, which I think is always a cute look. Again, you could kind of feather out these bangs a little bit and just do a nice little side swoop. You could take the layers and pull them back and kind of do a pinned back look like that. And again, you're going to have a bang in the front, kind of like that. So there's a lot of great styling options with this one. I feel like I'm not going to be able to get a lot of volume if I go in there with my fingers, simply because of the texture of the fiber. This is a really silky fiber, so that's about as voluminous as it's going to get. And again, that's not nearly as voluminous as I've been able to get some of the other pieces that I've reviewed. So this is definitely going to be worn straight and sleek, and that's okay because I think it's beautiful the way that it is. Okay, let's talk about some customizations to this piece. Now, whoops, let me get that lace front looking a little better. Kind of flipped under there. Okay, there we go. So these fibers are so silky, I'm having a hard time getting it back. Now I love what they did with these shorter pieces. They look like baby hairs, which give it just a really natural look to it. This has a lace front. You can see my widow's peak. Oh my goodness, it's so silky I can't get it back. So the lace is coming down to about right here, and then your knots are gonna start. See, I'm having a hard time even drawing this fiber. It's so silky. The knots are a little dark. I would maybe go in and pluck a few out and put some concealer right there just to give it a more natural look because of the knotting right there. But like I said, there's so many little baby hairs and wispies, and then the fiber is so silky, I don't even think I could get it, you know, to stay back off of my face. It would really take some training of those knots to give it a kind of a swooped look in the front. So I think your best bet is to leave these layers and those bangs down. All right, so overall, I think this is a beautiful piece. I love the way the fibers feel. Again, it's this heat defiant, so you can go in and do a low setting on your heat tools to give it a smooth look or maybe some movement. Now, one thing I will say about heat defiant pieces is they tend to tangle easy, especially at the nape. So you are going to want to go through this with a wide tooth comb every time that you wear it and just gently remove all the tangles. Now I did go on the Belle Tress website, again looking for the ideal heat for their heat-friendly pieces, and they have some really great detailed care instructions. So if you go on there, it will tell you all about how to wash it and some styling tips and things like that to make sure that your piece lasts a long time. But overall, 2 thumbs up for Signature Shot. I think it is a very sophisticated look. All right, y'all, here she is. If you need her in your life, head on over to wigsbypattyspearls.com. The brand is Belle Tress, the style is Signature Shot, and the color is Cola with Cherry. That is all for now. I hope you'll have a great day. I will see you next time on The Hair I Wear for wigs by pattyspearls.com. Bye, y'all.